It's your girl Pixie Lee coming to you for the announcements today for As Real as It Gets from Urban CEO Network. So what I need everyone to do right now is mark your calendars for November 14th and November 15th. It is our annual conference, and it is going to be the conference of all conferences. It's going to be the ultimate thing. If you miss this conference, you are going to be so mad that you did. We will have daily giveaways with items such as cash. Everybody like that moolah, cha-ching. We'll also be giving away digital gifts. We'll also be giving away physical gifts. We'll be giving away microphones. We'll be giving away webcams and much, much more. All the tools you need to make your business go to that next level and excel. So what I need you to do, because we've got a limited number of seats, I need you to get up and go right over to www.urbanceonetwork.com and grab your seat. The first 100 people, you are in. So at 101, we're going to be talking about We Solid. But I forgot to tell you who I am. Come a little closer. I'm Pixie Lee. I'm CEO of Busy Bossy Mommy, ghostwriter extraordinaire. So if you're looking for that blog so you can get those people interested in the services and products that you provide, or you're looking for email marketing in order to make sure that your client, your future client, and your target audience is constantly thinking about you, then you need to contact me so we can get you set up today. But do you need to promote your business also? Does everybody know how fabulous you are? Do you need to be seen and be known like we're seen and we're known? Well, guess what? Urban CEO has a package for any budget. So in order for you to get the tea and get the deets on how everybody can know who you are and what you offer, you need to send an email over to promotions@urbanceonetwork.com. Don't wait. Go do it right now, because that means next week when we roll these commercials again, we'll be looking at you. I'm your girl, Pixie Lee. Those are the announcements for today. Remember, I'm Busy Bossy Mommy, ghostwriter extraordinaire. You can reach me at pixielee@busybossymommy.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Taria Vision Avant, and I wanted to just jump up here real quick and tell you, have you heard about the Urban CEO Network? Darling, if you have not heard about Urban CEO, then you need to make sure that you jump on board. Right now, we have a special so that you can actually be a part of our Urban CEO Academy, which is our monthly membership program, where not only do you get exclusive access to events, discounts, and things of that nature, but you also get training that's designed to help you to grow your business. Right now, you can join for 7 days for free and see what we're all about. All you need to do is go to urbanceoacademy.com and check us out. For real. Like, we're the fastest growing organization right now, designed to help men and women that come from the urban community that want to grow in business, that want to grow in their career, or you simply just want to be able to grow in your life. Urban actually stands for unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. So come over here, check us out, join. We want you to be a part of what we're doing. 7 days free. You have really, it's a win-win situation, so you can see what we're all about, all right? So join. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to talk to you later. Deuces.
Hey guys, this is your girl Candy with an E. Yes, I am Candy Martin. I am the CEO and founder of Candy Enterprises, and I help business owners be visual on social media by being consistent. So if you need help, help your girl. And so I have the motivational quote for today. And so the motivational quote that I picked was from Dr. Henry Link. And the quote says, "We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action." Now, for me, I love this quote because in order for anything to happen, you have to take action. That's why we're urban CEOs. We're action oriented. So as long as you take action, you will always succeed. So again, we generate fears while we sit. So get up and take action, girl, okay? I am your girl, Candy with an E, and I am the owner, founder of Candy Enterprises, and of course, your VP of Urban CEO. You can hit me up at 678-374-9848 or check us out at www.candyenterprises.com. Peace.
Hey, guess what, y'all? As real as it gets, it's on Ice Cold TV Television Network every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 Eastern on any Roku TV, any Roku device, or you can tune in at IceColdTVTelevisionNetwork.com. Don't miss it, baby.
Hi, my name is Angela Taylor, the founder and CEO of So Lovely Creation Boutique and Angela Sky Collection. I created Angela Sky Collection to tell my story, to tell my journey. I believe that fashion speaks value, and I believe that it tells everyone's story because it gives you a chance to create something that you love, create something that other people will enjoy and love too. Everyone has a story to tell, and I hope that you guys can truly find your own voice, and maybe So Lovely Creation Boutique and Angela Sky Collection can help you find that voice by wearing some of my items that has boisterous words on there and expresses feeling.
What's going on, good people? Taria Vision Avant here, and we are back with As Real as It Gets TV. Listen, let me tell you something. Did you see our ambassadors? Now, listen, if you want to learn more about becoming an ambassador, it is a limited space as far as the positions that we do have available. But yes, we are currently looking for individuals to join the Urban CEO Ambassador team. All you need to do, guys, is go to the website urbanceonetwork.com, and on the homepage, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see where you can actually apply to become an ambassador. We're always looking for some really skilled individuals who can bring something to the table, but our biggest goal as an ambassador is to be able to give you more opportunity to get in front of more people. So definitely we're looking for you, so make sure that you plug in, pull up, and all that good stuff. But you know what? As we do with every single As Real as It Gets TV show, we like to bring on some guest people, right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I stay on the gram, all right? Now, I always say, like, if I didn't have to use Instagram to grow business, I wouldn't be on it. Now, what I mean by that is I wouldn't post. Because, child, I get so tired of trying to figure out the right post to post. You know, you got to get the right angles, the right color, the right filter. It's just too much. However, in my Instagram scrolling, I fell across this incredible company, and I just thought it was an amazing concept, to the point where I feel like this is something that definitely Urban CEO needs to get out there in front of people. I love what they're doing, and I think that you guys need to plug in. Now, they're here in Houston, Texas. I'm going to go ahead and put up their beautiful picture. It is a husband and wife duo team, okay? They're here in Houston, Texas, but what I love so much is they have this company called the Black Book Houston, okay? And basically, if you need to know who's the who of Houston, Texas, of all different types of businesses and backgrounds, honey, you need to be a part of the Black Book of Houston, okay? And I've had a chance to really check out their Instagram. I love the movement, and I was like, look, we've got to get them on Urban CEO Network because that's what we're all about. So today we have one half of this incredible duo that's going to be on with us today. So I want y'all to give it up for none other than the incredible, beautiful, and amazing Mrs. Rashika Craft. Hey, Queen, how you doing today?
doing good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. No, thank you so much for being here. I know that you guys are busy out here in these streets making the Black Book Houston a big deal, which is just, listen, I loved it. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, this is fly. I had to tell my VP, like, we need to follow them and see how we can do some stuff with them because they're making something that is super dope. So, Rashika, if you could, I know I didn't give much of an introduction of who you are as one half of the duo, and I know that your husband couldn't be here today, but share a little bit about, who you are and how it is that you guys got to be where you are today with the Black Book Houston.
So, as you mentioned, my name is Rashika Craft. I am a serial entrepreneur, and I've been an entrepreneur pretty much my entire life. And, just grinding and hard work is kind of how we got here. Consistency is one thing that has really gotten us to where we are today. I was just kind of riding around and got this idea. And basically, I just went full throttle with it. It was something God told me to do. And I was consistent from day one. And me and my husband, we kind of worked together as a team. And here we are.
Well, I think that is so awesome. First of all, I love the fact that you and your husband are able to work together. I think that is just super dope. # Black Love. How you doing? Right? But I'm definitely excited to talk more about what Black Book Houston is all about. So tell us, what is the purpose, or like what is the whole premise of what Black Book Houston is?
So Black Book Houston is a community of Black-owned businesses in Houston. And what we do is we have a directory which we link other people of color, anyone who wants to shop Black-owned. We are the housing source of those Black-owned businesses. We also help develop those Black-owned businesses. So when they need help in certain areas, marketing, we're connecting them with different people in our community to help build their platforms. Also, we're also in the community. We're hosting events, but not, unsafe events.
Right.
But we would be able to host more if COVID wasn't an issue, but right. Due to COVID, we're kind of limited, but we are in the community. We are giving back to our community. We host different events. One specifically called Black Friday, which is every fourth Friday of the month. We select a Black-owned establishment, and we encourage everyone to come out and pour their dollars into that Black-owned establishment. So Black Book Houston is basically the driving force to circulate that Black dollar.
I love that concept. So, okay, so let me just ask. You and your husband, y'all was sitting down. And you guys were just, I don't know what you were doing, watching TV, watching a movie, playing a game, and all of a sudden you came up with this idea. Like, what was that? Like, what was it where you finally said, you know what, we need to do this movement? I always like to hear that ground story of how you came up with the idea.
So it was Black Restaurant Week. I was actually in my car, probably doing Uber. That's more than likely what I was doing. And I heard on 97.9 The Box that was Black Restaurant Week. They were shouting them out, and they said, today's featured business Black-owned is Lucille's. And I've lived in Houston my entire life, and never have I ever heard of Lucille's. It was kind of embarrassing. And I, like I said, I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. I actually do cakes. That's what I thought I was gonna grow up to be, this, famous cake artist. But I was doing cakes at the time, and I was like, well, if I have been here my entire life and I don't know about Lucille's, and Lucille's is well known in the community, and I'm just a small Black-owned business I don't have a, storefront or any of that, how will people be able to find me? Let alone, how many other people do not know about Lucille's? So I came home, I was like, babe, you know what? I'll make this directory of Black-owned businesses so that, Black businesses can get seen. And that's kind of what it started as. I wanted to make, a directory so that Black-owned businesses could get seen. But then the more I researched, I discovered that directories are just a list. So I decided I didn't want to be a list, because I was like, people are not going to take that and do anything with it. I wanted to be more than just a list. So that's when we decided we were going to become a community where we can actually drive people to support these Black-owned businesses. Instead of me just listing businesses and people overlooking them, we were like, okay, you know what? We're going to get out in the community and spend our dollar with these businesses. We're going to show everybody what we're doing, and we're going to make them do the same, because people like trends. People like to follow people. If you see one person doing something and they be like, oh, I like that, they did this, or they had that, or this was popping. So we like to really showcase those Black owned businesses by, being the leader and having everyone else come in and, replicate what we're doing. So that was how it came about.
Okay, fire. Okay, I love, and this is one thing I think that is always important, especially all of our urban CEOs that are watching. Like, literally, guys, when you want to build a business, you got to think about a challenge or a problem. I don't really always like to say problem. I like to say the word challenge. And so you think about a challenge and then how you can actually solve the challenge. And that's exactly what Rashika did. She had the challenge herself because she didn't know about Lucille's. Now, I've been in Houston. It'll be 3 years, 1 week after Harvey. Okay, I was actually supposed to move the week of Harvey, but that's how I know how long I've been here, right? So 3 years, and honestly, listen, like Houston is like a pot of just businesses all over the place, especially Black owned businesses. And I love the fact that you are putting that directory together because it is needed, especially in these days. We want to circulate our money within our own communities. I love the idea. Now, how does a company or a business get into Black Book Houston? Do they need to be in Houston, or like how do you work that out?
At the moment, you do have to be in Houston. You simply just go to our website. If your business is legit, and you're operating, at a great capacity, it's no certain level. We take entry level businesses. You could have just started yesterday if you got pictures of your products. But, as long as you have contact information, you're good. Mm-hmm. But, you just go online, fill out the information, submit your business, and we'll get you listed in our directory. As of right now, we're doing a cutoff for the printed version because every year we print a new edition. So for the printed 2021 edition of the Black Book, we will be cutting that off very soon. We're saying November, but the amount of businesses we're getting, we really don't. We want to put a cap at it, so we're probably only accepting 120 more businesses. So either or, if the 120 come or November the 1st, that's the cutoff. But we still add them to our online platform, so people can always find you online. But this year, we'll have over 1,000 businesses in our
Ooh, yes! Let's give it up for 1,000! Girl, y'all doing it! Wait a minute now, 1,000. Hold on. Don't just try to breeze past that. That's a big deal.
It is, because we started, our original printed copy only started with 300. Wow. And I was like, okay, you know what? I just want to double it for next year, but like we're so close to 1,000, and to be able to give a great product, that's a lot of businesses to make sure that we are entering correctly into that printed copy. I don't want to mess anything up, so that's why I'm like, hey, 120 more or November the 1st, we gotta cut it off.
That is so fire. And now that's the book right there behind you too. Is that hardback too, girl? Wait a minute now. That ain't no little cheap looking book either, girl. That look good.
Cheap at all.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have QR codes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the first of its kind. This is an interactive directory. We have quotes for the people to, uplift them, because we're big on quotes on our page. That's like one of our hit features on our page is quotes. Look at that, the turkey leg head.
You better do it with the full color too. Come on now.
So, yes. It's an interactive directory. So, very first of its kind. I've researched, hasn't been done before. So, we're making history here. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous at the same time because I don't know, I didn't expect all this. I really just wanted to make a difference. I feel like there's not enough togetherness in our Black community, and people are always complaining about, oh, we don't support Black business. And I was like, well, in my mind, I thought, well, maybe it's because we don't know about them. So my job is to make sure you have no excuse for why you don't know about these Black-owned businesses. So right now we are in Houston. We do have plans to expand, but we wanted to take care of home first, because if we could pull it off here, everything else will be a breeze. So this was our starting point. We're only a year old, so we have so much more in store to come.
Child, that is crazy. That book looks amazing. For you guys to be a year old, I mean, I help people for my for-profit. I help people write books. So for you guys to be a year old and it looks that good of quality, y'all doing a daggone thing. Okay, how you doing?
credit. It's not me or my husband. It's really just God. Like honestly,
Praise him.
that's that. I don't even know. I can't. I'm just a vessel. I really didn't have nothing to do with this. I just following orders.
Well, let me just tell you something. Faith without works is dead. So a lot of people hear the word from God, but they don't take the action. And so still got take a little credit now, okay? God wants you to be proud of what you've done. So definitely take a little bit of credit. That is amazing. Listen, I need to go ahead and submit my stuff, honey. I'm
anybody. If you have a for-profit, a non-profit, if you Black, I mean, because non-profits are still businesses. So I know some people get that a little confused, but if you Black and you have anything going on, we want you in our book. So music artists, whatever you're doing, you're operating as a day-to-day person. If you're Black and you own it, we want you.
So now let me ask you a little question. So, because so do y'all do like an event when the book come out, like a private event for all the businesses included? Or I don't know, we don't know what's gonna happen or whatever, but Houston been open. Like, let's keep it real.
But we don't want to be that company. Like, hey y'all, we got to have a party.
I'm just messing.
And like honestly, I wanted to have like a really nice lunch party, like a really really nice when the book came out, but it just hasn't happened. I mean, we have talked to some event planners and stuff that they would like to partner with us to make us a grand launch. So hopefully when the app is coming out, we can do something really really big. And yes, especially the businesses the 300 that actually came and supported us before we blew up, we have so much love for them, so they'll get something special coming to them to come to our launch party. So yeah, we'll definitely make sure the businesses that support us are taken care of.
Well, absolutely. Well, now, if somebody wants to actually purchase a book or get in the book, where is it that they need to go?
www.blackbookhouston.com. All of our information is on there. The first banner you'll see, the call to action is to purchase a book. And then right up under that, you'll see where it says submit. You just click that and a bunch of instructions will come up for you. Just read it and submit your business.
That's what I'm talking about. They make it real simple. They don't overcomplicate it. Now, I want to ask you another question, Shakita, because our urban stands for, we have an acronym for it, okay? Mm-hmm. It's unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. So unapologetic is one, real bold together, action-oriented, and then non-conforming. Of those, it could be one or many. What do you feel that you and your husband fit, and why?
Okay, so the first one is unapologetic. A lot of people try to introduce us and be like, oh yeah, they support minority owned, and I have to stop them all the time. I'm like, no, we support Black owned. And I'm like, hey, I'm not ashamed to say that. Like, I've been in rooms with these big investors, and everyone wants to tell me to conform to say minority because it sounds better. And I'm like, I don't really care what it sounds like.
Come on now.
And for my people, and I have to keep my beliefs to what I'm trying to do. And I'm not trying to do this for minorities. They can have their brown book or whatever, and hey, I still support them with everything they do. But Black Book Houston is for Black people. And right. I don't have no remorse when I say that. And so, people sometimes they get a little offended, and maybe they don't want, but I'm not apologizing for my culture and where I came from and wanting to support and uplift that. I'm not.
Come on.
And the next one, action, what was it? I'm so sorry.
Unapologetic, real bold, action oriented, and non-conforming.
Action oriented. So we definitely lead by example. One of the things is we don't wait for somebody to tell us to do something. We just get up and do it. When COVID happened, when COVID hit, we literally was like, hey, we're going to take our funds and make a grant for these people, because I was applying for all the loans and grants and stuff, and I ain't getting nothing. So if I ain't getting nothing, I know, our followers didn't get anything, and we were just like, you know what, forget it. We're going to help, where we can. And one of the things we do, we are about action. We're about our business, and every week, we are out here in the community. Even though the city shut down, we have yet, Black Book Houston has yet to stop working due to the pandemic. Like, we have got out, we gave all these Black-owned businesses resource sheets. At one point, some of the businesses were closed, so we made a complete resource sheet of all Black-owned businesses that were still open, like the telehealth and the mental health facilities that were, because people needed to cope with what was going on.
Yeah.
Some people lost their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
We had everything listed, and we went laminated, made copies and laminated them, and went and posted them in these Black-owned businesses, so that when people went, mostly restaurants, but when people went to them and they were open and they were getting their food, they could see, okay, these places are also open and operating as well. So we are definitely about that action.
Well, I love that, and I think I said Shakita earlier, girl. My bad, Rashika. I know some Shakitas and challenges. Put it fluid. Rashika is in the house. But Rashika, man, I love what you're doing, and what I will tell you is I definitely can see the passion. And I believe that anytime you do something with passion and not only focused on the profit shall come. And so I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much for making this available. And yes, I mean, we see a Black Book Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for 10 years before I moved here. So Black Book Atlanta, Black Book New York. We're going to hit all the major cities. I'm talking about we're going to hit all the major cities first. And then we're going to expand to London and Africa, all of the continents, okay? And we're on all of the continent of Africa. But I just definitely want to congratulate you on the success. I mean, for you, I don't know if you really understand how big this is for you guys to be only going into your second print. This is huge, and I'm excited that, you guys were here. We can say, like, we had you guys, like, you know what I'm saying, right before y'all became this big, huge, publicly traded company, where I'm definitely putting some investments on that stock, okay? Last thing I want to ask you is, do you have any last and parting words for our viewers?
Yes, I just want to say, to everybody watching, just thank y'all for the support. And honestly, I know this year has been trying, but just stay positive, and everything happens for a reason, and just continue to put God first. That's it.
Well, that, guys, was an incredible young woman. Rashika is out here doing it. Her and her husband, Jeremy. He couldn't make it today, but we know he was here in spirit. Black Book Houston was in the house. Y'all, make sure that you go to their website. Go follow them on the gram. I'm telling you, they're going to be expanding. And did you see that book? Like, I'm going to order me a couple of copies. In fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I order one for myself, but I'm going to order a couple of copies so that maybe some of our Urban CEO Academy members can actually win a copy just for being a member, okay? Now, this is one thing I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you what we're looking for, y'all, okay? If you want to win a copy of this book, we need to make sure that you are plugging in to the academy, okay? We're going to be looking at the people who have been looking at the training, okay? So if you're at least at 70% of the training, I promise you, you'll be entered to win. We'll do the free win giveaway on the next show. I'm not playing. I'm going to go buy a couple copies, and then when the new edition does come out, you will be able to get access to it. We'll also try to make sure that you're in Houston, because, of course, we have a big Houston group here. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that has been another edition of As Real As It Gets TV. If you guys appreciated this show, please do your girl a favor, share it. Remember, we are on multiple platforms: Facebook, YouTube, all this Twitter, I don't even know, all the stuff, Roku TV, and soon to be on somebody's national television show, okay? How you doing? All right, well, with that, we just gonna go ahead and finish this thing on out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Good day. God bless. And deuces.